What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Daily Stack Report. Today, gold and silver broke record highs, and today's precious metals action could be one of the most important moves we'll see all year. If you want the daily clarity without the hype, hit subscribe now. You don't want to miss what comes next. All right, guys, let's get straight into it. Today, gold spiked above $4,600 per ounce, where it's currently sitting on the futures chart at 46.03 for the first time ever. And silver surged above 84 per ounce, hitting another record high today of 86.34 on the futures record, which, you guys, again, is a huge milestone. As you can see, we broke that bullish pennant right there. We did gap up this morning, which if you follow this channel, you know I hate my gap ups and my gap downs because I do have my thesis that they will get filled at some time. Guys, these are not small moves. These are historic levels that scream safe haven demand and macro uncertainty. All right, so let's dive into it. What's driving this surge? So why now? Okay, here are a few key catalysts that I have for you today. Geopolitical and macro stress. Rising tensions in the Middle East and policy uncertainty around the Federal Reserve have pushed investors toward hard assets as protection. Classic safe haven behavior. Number 2. Fed independence concerns. A high-profile Justice Department probe into the Fed's leadership has shaken confidence and monetary stability, which tends to lift gold and silver. Guys, Jerome Powell just stood up to Trump today, the first time ever. He never really spoke against him, but today he did. So that's partially what that's going into. Number 3. Silver supply and demand deficit. Silver isn't just a monetary metal, it's an industrial one. Ongoing supply deficits and rising demand in sectors like EV and solar combine to make silver especially sensitive to bullish flows. This mix of risk aversion and fundamental tightening fuels breakouts. So, guys, seeing the futures today, we're at 84.91. If we go over here to JM Bullion, they have their spot prices at 85.94. But if you're looking to purchase this 1 ounce of silver, you're looking at $91.43. $91.43 for 1 ounce of silver. Just crazy. That's about $6, about $5.50 over the spot price. Let's go over to SD Bullion. SD Bullion on, let's go to silver coins. No, we want rounds. Take that back. We want silver rounds. We're going to do 1 ounce silver rounds. The cheapest ones they have are going to be 93 on check wire if you're paying a card. So if you pay check like ACH, or if you pay card PayPal, you're looking at $97. And silver is $85.92 spot there. So you're paying $12 over spot if you're paying with card. If you do a check, which is like ACH or wire transfer, you're looking at $93.91, which is about $8. If we're being technical, it's $7.99. We'll call it $8. And it's not even going to ship out until January 26th. So that is about 14 days from now, almost 2 weeks. So you purchase it today, it's going to ship in about 2 weeks. You may get it a couple of days after that. So about 2.5 to 3 weeks, you're not going to see this 1 ounce of silver that you're paying $93 for. Just to give you guys some context, about 3 months ago, silver was sitting at about $50, $50. You could buy almost 2 ounces for what you could now. So to all the stackers who have been stacking already, congratulations. Today is one of the big affirmations that you have been waiting for. And we see we broke this bullish pennant right here. We again gapped up, but we had this resistance at 82, 83, 82.50 right here. And so we blew right past it. This is the 4-hour chart. And so we love seeing that. There was no resistance there. We had 2 straight 4-hour green candles, which is 8 hours of green, beautiful rise. And so we'll see where the market goes tomorrow. Guys, do you think we're going to go down below here, or do you think we're going to bounce off of this? Is this going to become a new resistance level, or are we going to go back down? I guess only tomorrow will tell. So let's talk about the good news. Record highs breaks psychological ceilings. When markets make new all-time highs, it signals conviction, not just a temporary spike. Broader macro support, central bank buying, and rising safe haven demand lend structural strength to gold's rally. Silver's industrial demand is a tailwind. Technologies like solar energy and EVs continue to drive demand in the physical market. These drivers tell us that the rally is not isolated, it's layered with fundamental and technical support. So, that's all the good news, right? What are the challenges and risks that we need to watch for? Of course, it's not all smooth sailing, so here we go. Pullbacks and profit-taking risk. After sharp moves like this, traders often lock in gains, which can lead to sharp short-term corrections. With the high prices comes high volatility. So volatility remains high. Silver especially moves hard, both up and down, which we saw that here. Right, we hit that initial 82, we went all the way back down to 69, came back up to 77, went all the way back down to 69, went all the way up to that 82 again, and we fell all the way down to 73. So you have to be okay with volatility if you're looking to get into this market. What's some macro data could shift sentiment quickly? Upcoming economic figures such as CPI, jobs data, and rate expectations could swing short-term positioning. So the question becomes, are these record highs the start of a new trend or the peak before a pullback? Drop a comment. I want to know what you're watching the most right now. Here guys, quick check-in. If you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe and bell icon. Daily coverage like this helps you stay ahead of big inflection points in gold and silver, and it definitely helps out the channel. For the rest of this week, we're watching 3 major themes. Inflation data and rate expectations could reignite the volatility. Geopolitical headlines, these can spark sharp safe haven flows and index rebalancing periods. These historically create big swings in commodities. So don't treat today as an endpoint. It's a potential beginning of something bigger. And finally, here's some takeaways that we have. New all-time highs means momentum, but momentum can retrace, so be careful. If you're stacking, remember, consistency matters the most. It matters more than timing, and it matters more than how much you're buying it each time. Just stay consistent. Stack slowly. Watch the premiums closely, like we were showing up here, right? SD Bullion, $12 over spot. Check wire, $7 over spot. Same thing with JM Bullion. So guys, check those premiums, watch them carefully. Don't let short-term noise derail your long-term strategy. And hey, I'll be breaking this down every day right here on the Daily Stack Report. Subscribe for clean, no hype precious metals updates that actually help you stack smarter.